Next, I'll move to task 3. So so for task 3, you need the console. So if you don't have the console when you open the program, go to Window and select the console and you'll get it. And after that, you can run the program. And in the first question, you ask to give 2 inputs and get the output. So for the input, you have to give a string. So let's see. You can enter the first string, and then you can enter different string here, which are like similar in length, and then you get a number, and you can enter the output here. So you can try out several inputs and inputs and try get the output. Um, um, that's part 1. In part 2, you need to understand what this code is doing. So what we're asking is to understand what the code does as a whole, not like you don't need to go through like each and every instruction and explain what's going on. Just understand what the full code is doing. And in part 3, and to answer part 3, you need to go to the data tab, and what you need to do is you need to load and see the tasks that we have, and you will see that a specific memory region is not being used. It's because that specific memory region is reserved. So here we are asking what that specific memory region is, and you have to give us the answer in kilobytes. And in part 4, we are asking what the usable memory space is. So the usable memory space is the total user data segment minus the reserved memory space. So here also we expect the answer in kilobytes. So after doing some computation, I think you can get the answer easily. For the bonus question, we want you to get the Fibonacci series that you submitted in, I think, homework 1, working in the QtSpim simulator. So if we go to the code that you already have, it would look something like this. And if we try to run it, you see that you will see that it won't work. So if you run it, so it will say you have undefined symbol in the code. So what you need to do is get this function working in the QtSpim. So for that to work, you can have a main function that calls in the Fibonacci sequence calculating, Fibonacci number calculating function. So you could get a better understanding by going through the tasks, going to the task basically. And for when you're submitting, make sure you get a screenshot of the console, as well as the text tab of your simulator. So that's all I have to cover today in the lab. So let's see what the question